Hey guys, it's John with ReelBlue Custom Rods, and today I'm going to show you how to add metallic diamond dust into your finish to give your decorative wrap just another layer of depth and how to really make it kind of pop. As you can see here on this one that I finished. So let's go ahead and get started. So of course what you're going to need is some finish. I'm using Flex Coat High Build Ultra UV. Of course, I have a plastic mixing cup or a shot glass, paper lollipop stick for mixing. I have a disposable brush that I want to use for this one since I'm using some of this diamond dust stuff. And then, of course, the star of the show today, Polycore's metallic diamond dust. You can get this at Amazon. The link is down in the description below. And as you can see here, they've got a wide variety of colors that you can choose from. And again, this is just another technique to just add some flair. But you got to be careful. You don't want to overdo it. That's my personal belief. I think just a little bit really kind of goes a long way when you're using this product. And you can get this product and the mixing shot glass, the paint brushes, and the stir sticks all at Amazon. Links are down in the description below. And if you choose to buy something, it's a great way to support the channel, as I do get a very, very small portion of that. And I thank you in advance. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to do, of course, is I need to go ahead and mix my finish. All right, now we're going to go ahead and mix. And I like to mix mine for about 5 minutes and just kind of slowly scrape it from the sides, as you can see here. And then just slowly mix it. Try not to create any bubbles, or if I create bubbles, I'm trying to create as few as possible, so it's easier to get them out, of course, when I'm applying my finish. And then the other thing that I like, this is kind of a pro tip, the reason why I like these plastic cups and the reason why I hold them like this in my hand, I try to make sure I have my finger on the bottom and on the sides, is, you know, I like to just have the heat from my hand. I mean, when you're mixing, you know, your finish, it's going to be a hot finish really in the beginning anyways because of the chemical reaction. But I just like to keep the heat from my hand on it to help keep it just, you know, pretty smooth and easy to work with as I stir it. As you can see, it's starting to clear up already. Got the condensation from my hand on the bottom down there. But you can see it's already starting to get a really smooth, clean mixture here. Okay, and that's it. So I've mixed it up for 5 minutes. Got set that to the side for a second. Okay, and then what I want to do is go ahead and open up my diamond dust. This stuff is super, super fine, and it will go everywhere. So you gotta kind of be careful when you are. So you kind of got to be careful when you're messing around with this. So what I like to do is I'm going to come in again. Here's my diamond dust. You can see it's quite fine. So all I like to do is just take a stick, because I'm not trying to put a whole bunch on there, and a little bit of this goes a long way. So I'll just stick my stick in there. Set my diamond dust aside. And then mix it in my finish. And again, you know, I don't want a whole bunch in here. You can put as much as you like, but I am a firm believer that a little bit of this will go a long way. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get the piece of blank that we want to work with. All right, so now I have my wooden dowel, or that's acting as my fishing rod here, that we want to work with. And now all I want to do is I want to go ahead and start to apply the finish. And then I just have this on my workstation, and I'm just hand turning my finish here. And if you remember, this is part of the really two videos I use this part in. One was the tinsel wrap, and the other part was the reel seat arbor. And so I'm just continuing off of that build for you. And you can see those videos here. In the upper right hand corner is the one for the tinsel wrap. And then in the upper right hand corner here, you can see the one for the reel seat arbor if you're interested in watching those videos. So now I'm just spreading that finish quite evenly, just like normal. And let me know what you guys think so far down in the comments block. If you like what you're seeing so far, go ahead and hit the like button, and feel free to leave a comment down there in the comments block and let me know what you think. As a matter of fact, if you used diamond dust before in the past, leave a comment down there and let me know how you thought it went for you, and if you liked it, or if you don't like it, or if you use it quite frequently. And so again, because this tinsel, you know, is really reflective and shiny, you might think it's overkill, but I'm just trying to give it a little bit of depth with the diamond dust. That's all I'm really trying to do here. And then of course, I have the diamond dust up here on the reel seat arbor that we built. And then lastly, just for good measure, I think what we're going to try here is I'm going to try to throw some right here on top of these snake skin, and we're just going to see how that's going to pop out. And I just keep turning the rod with my hand and then apply the finish. And then I just come back and smooth it out. And then we'll do one more right here on this one. And that way we just have something really cool to kind of look at and compare once these set up. So we'll have the tinsel wrap with the reel seat arbor, and we'll have two snakeskin wraps to kind of see how it comes out. Oh, and I think I'm really liking this one. On this snakeskin pattern here, I'm really liking this one. I believe this one is the sea snake one. I always get them backwards, but okay. So I think We're just going to keep turning that around. And I think that's really it. So we have the snakeskin pattern here. You can kind of see that diamond dust working. Then we have the sea snake right here, or the cobra, excuse me. And then we have the tinsel slash real seed arbor that we did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this on the dryer, and then we're going to compare it. Pro tip. When I have this on the dryer, what I need to make sure that I'm doing, when I put it on the dryer, I'm going to hit it with a little bit of heat from my alcohol torch, but I don't want to hit it with too much heat, because remember, once you get some heat on it, it's really going to lighten it out, or smooth the texture of that, or lighten the texture of it, and it'll start to flow everywhere. So I'm just going to hit it with a little bit of heat to take out any air bubbles that might be in there and just kind of level out my stuff. So let's see what it looks like here once we get it dried. Okay guys, welcome back. So as you can see, the finish has set up and is hardened, and you can see that diamond dust and the type of pattern that it will give you in here. Now I know, of course, you see some little edges here, and this is where I would make another coat of finish over the top of that to take care away that edge or that lip right there. But you know, for demonstration purposes, you can see that diamond dust in there over that blue thread, and it is throughout the entire wrap, as you guys saw me do that. It's just hard to see because of the tinsel wrap that we laid below that. So, but that's what that looks like, and I think it looks really good. The other thing we did is we laid that down over these two snake wraps that we did. So here on this first one, we could see what that looks like, that diamond dust paired with the copper thread and that snakeskin. Looks pretty unique. Looking at it though, I think I would probably really prefer a gold diamond dust, or maybe even a copper colored diamond dust in there, just because I think it would match better with the colors that are within the snakeskin and of course the thread wrap. And then there is this one here. So this snakeskin wrap, and I do like the diamond dust on this snakeskin pattern that we have here. I think that looks really good. I like how, because it's white, you know, you have mostly a white pattern from the scales, if you will. That diamond dust on top of that really, I think, accentuates it, but gives it some depth and makes it look really good. So let me know what you think down in the comments block about both of the snakeskin wraps, if you will, and the tinsel wrap that we did on the reel seat ramp there. And let me know if you plan on using, you know, diamond dust on one of your future builds. Again, the information down below in the comments on this video here, where you can find this diamond dust on Amazon. There's a link to it there. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate the continued support in the channel. Again, feel free to leave a comments block below. Let me know what you think about the diamond dust, and please feel free to reach out if you have any other questions, and I'll do the best I can do to answer them. So until next time, guys, be sure to watch this next video and take care.